Hello, here's my vlog. May 9th, 9:26, Friday. I didn't get around to doing a vlog yesterday because I was busy all day. I went over to my mom's house and did gardening all morning, getting all of the plants away from her plants, and then I was cleaning around here, and then I had to do gardening for somebody else, and then I came back, and yeah, it just got late. I was tired, and that's what I did yesterday. Somehow I don't remember. But I was busy all day. And then I slept pretty well last night. But I got up at like 4. And had insomnia from 4 to almost 6. So I got on my phone and I was just pasting like this Atlantis thing from my phone onto these other like Facebook groups that I hadn't done it with. And then it was like 5:50 and I was thinking to myself, cool, at 6 o'clock I'll get up. And start the day at 6. I didn't want to start the day before 6 because it just was kind of a little bit too dark and a little bit too early for my taste to get up that early. Because I wasn't planning on doing like a bike ride or anything today. If I was planning on doing a big bike ride, I would have. But I was planning on just cleaning my apartment. So I lay down and then I just was out. At like 5:55, I just passed out and dreamt like it was the deepest sleep that I had all night. And then like woke up from my dream. I can't remember what dream I had last night though, but I did remember when I got up. I should start doing my vlogs like when I first get up. Then I can talk about my dreams. That's what I was doing when I was living in my van. So yeah, I woke up. From my dream at like 9 o'clock or something, or 9:30. Got up at like 9 or 9:30. It was like 9:30, and then I saw that I got an email from somebody else to do yard work. So I went over there at 10. From 10 to 12, did yard work, and then went to the supermarket and got like vegetables because I wanted to get vegetables for my bearded dragon, and trying to get in the habit of eating vegetables myself because my diet hasn't improved, hasn't like gotten to the next level, hasn't really changed that much since I started trying to get back in shape and healthy, and I feel that I've been like not feeling right lately. Like I feel like feverish. Like the same kind of feverish you feel after doing like a big exercise when you're not used to it, and you're like feverish and your heart's pumping after that. I feel kind of like that, only without doing any exercise all the time. Yeah. Like a constant state of like inflammation or something. And also like chronic fatigue. And I've been trying to exercise more, and part of it could be just my body's still somehow recovering from like something I did like a week ago, or it could be part related to just my diet's not that good. Because I basically eat like I would have like, well, I've been having like granola. I shouldn't buy any more of that because it's too sugary. And then I'd have like a meat sandwich because I got that when I went to the supermarket with my mom. And I'd probably be a vegetarian if I wasn't hanging out with my mom so much. And then for dinner, I had like ramen noodles, or like these spicy noodles. But, and I've been having some energy drinks. I realized if I had an energy drink, I'm going to feel sick the rest of the day. I spent like $250 on bits and pieces of my new bearded dragon cage. Oh, that's what I've been doing. Bearded dragon cage. So yesterday and the day before were the days where I was spending my extra time working on my bearded dragon cage. which I'll show in this video. And yeah, and that was kind of exercise because I had my arms above my head all the time, all day long, you know, moving around. And for me, that's exercise. Yeah, so it's gonna be good for me to like start eating like more just vegetables and stuff. But yeah, I came back at 12, and then I was just trying to clean. My apartment was a total disaster area because of the bearded dragon cage I was working on. Had stuff everywhere, and also over the last, I guess, few weeks, letting stuff get ahead of me. So, I was doing all that until like 3:30 when my mom came over and wanted to help me clean my floor for the first time because she just wanted to be the one to do it. I don't know why. Yeah, so I swept before she got here, and then we did. I've been cleaning my floor with a third vinegar, third rubbing alcohol, third water. But now she says not to do that anymore. No more vinegar, alcohol, water. I had a spray with stuff, and then she said use a steam cleaner. So we got a steam cleaner, which is cool. I like that because it kind of burns them. If you let ferret poop on the floor too long, it like gets stuck there, and then it doesn't really come off. You have to like scrape it off. Oh man, the light turned off. Why did the light turn off? I'm gonna have to plug that into another spot. I have these like outlet multipliers, and they're set to really weak, and I guess that light was just too strong for it. Even a light, wild. Anyway, there's another place I can plug it. So yeah, so we cleaned with the steamer, and then she was getting the poop off because a few days went by since I cleaned it. And then, yeah, we did this new like cleaning solution she bought, and then it's the wax. So I'm gonna start doing cleaning and wax. So and then we went on a walk, and then I just had dinner, and then decided to do the video because I remembered I didn't do my video stuff. Oh, also no, for the last hour or so, or maybe 2 hours, I don't know. I've been looking at YouTube. I mean, Google Earth. I typed up a place that had like a website that had like gravel bike rides. So I was looking at gravel routes, and I traced a gravel route on my Google Earth that I'll put as a download on my website whenever I get around to it. I saved it to my gravel bike rides on my website. But yeah, it's this gravel ride I want to do tomorrow. I was thinking about going to the bike path tomorrow, but it's been long enough since I've ridden, so I just want to go on a gravel ride. I haven't done like a pure gravel ride yet. I've been on 2 gravel rides with my gravel bike. But one of them was like, a lot of the route was better for a mountain bike. And then the second one I did, it was definitely, most of it was better on a mountain bike. I was even worried about my gravel bike. I touched the tires today just in case it had like a slow leak because I was pinching the tire so much. It was down there in South Boulder. So, yeah, so tomorrow will be my first gravel ride where it's like either road or gravel, but no like mountain biking on the trails around here. And it's like a 21-mile loop, so I'll get up and do that, and then go to the bike park after that if I feel like it, or I'll just lift weights again because I'm trying to get in the habit of doing that. And then maybe finish cleaning up my place because yeah, I was doing stuff. I had to do a lot of stuff that kind of got ahead of me. So yeah, I guess I'll explain. My place looks nice. I'm gonna try to keep it looking nice like this. But oh, and yesterday, another thing during the day before I went into the yard work was I had to go to. I came back here and was like, yeah, doing work on that, and then I got a call to pick up my glasses in Longmont. My mom bought me glasses. I got 2 glasses. I got the perpetually clear and then the perpetually dark. I wanted to get the ones that gradient, like really bad, because I can use those riding my bike like at night during the day. And somehow along the line, but with me not paying attention, my mom talked me into, because she was paying for it and didn't want to pay extra, into having a glasses that were clear and then that were dark. So then I'm like, oh fuck, I can't have that. Because if I do a big bike ride that's in the nighttime and the day, I'm fucked. I'm screwed. Like at night, I could get in a wreck for not seeing clearly enough, and then the day I'll burn out my eyes. So I'd have to use my old glasses, my old prescription, because of little booby trap she did. But anyway, the prescription is stronger, like a lot stronger. It's like 7 years or something since the last time I got it. But here's what my apartment looks like now. I had to fix all that stuff. I couldn't find this, so I built out of chicken wire, a new top, because I looked everywhere and couldn't find it, and then saw that it was over there, right there. So that's how like unorganized I was. Those were all scattered everywhere. There's a few little like Matchbox cars. So I fixed that and I cleaned all of that up and put new like odorizer thing on here that was gone forever, and just, yeah, all this stuff. But this is my new whatchamacallit. Oh man, I'm gonna have to turn the light on. This is my new bearded dragon cage. So I'm gonna put bearded dragon plants on the side because it can get lighted up by that UV light and then that light. There's the actual bearded dragon. He's like asleep right now. I got him for 50 bucks at the Humane Society the other day, so I just suddenly decided to build this. So this will make it a little bit more difficult for me to get a roommate. I'm gonna have to set up write a special like lease that they sign that they're not gonna sue me if they get worms or salmonella because it's in the kitchen. But I know I'm not gonna get worms or salmonella. You just and that little guy actually did have worms when they turned him in, but because you know, that's separate enough. That's his cage, and there's no way it's gonna get from there to here. But a lot of people are too paranoid for that. But yeah, so there's this cage, and so he can go up there and go to the second layer up to there. But then he can hike from there up here. It's like a tunnel that he has. It's got the, oh look, here's my little ferret. Heard my voice and just woke up and wants to hang out. Hey little guy. So, the ferret and the bearded dragon can hang out, because the bearded dragon can go all the way to here. So the bearded dragon can put his nose there and they can touch noses and chill. And it's the same way with the ferret and the Savannah monitor. They can go out there and touch noses to the Savannah monitor. But I put those there because it was all this extra humidity. I could take them away now, because when I had a red tegu and a redfoot tortoise together, who were buddies, but my roommate was telling me he'd sue me if he got salmonella, so I got rid of him, and then he moved out anyway. I wasn't going to do it, but my mom talked me into it. She likes to side with any random person ahead of me all the time. It's her way. So yeah, here's the two. Yeah, hey little rascal. Yeah. So that's it. That's what took me. That's what took me like 2 half days. And then the money I had to pay. This light bulb that's by itself is $100, and that's 50 bucks. And then I got like that wooden hide, but he doesn't use it. And gave him some veggies for the first time today. So these things are super tame. He's probably sleeping because he pigged out on the vegetables. So that's what I did, and that's my floor looking good. I'm gonna try to get a roommate now that my floors are looking really good. I'll take photos of like the shiny floors, show that the place is totally clean. So this place can be brighter actually. That light is not on. That light there is not on. I can even turn those lights on, which are a bunch of bulbs, but I don't during the day. And that light's not on because I was just watching some stuff on YouTube. I didn't want the glare. But yeah, those are my bikes. I have 5 bikes that are lined up. And then I have 2 more there. I normally have 3, but I have 2 over at my mom's place now, and then I've got 3 more out there. And then like three more in the basement and 1 in the storage basement. I have 18 of them. And 1 in my bedroom. But yeah, I was gonna try to totally clean out my place today, including the bathroom, but I didn't get around to doing the bathroom, so maybe I'll do that when I come back. One advantage, see, I want to like get in the habit of working out in my place all the time, working out / stretching, because my hips are really sore and my shoulder. I need to do a lot of catch up with stretching because I've been working on my site too much for the last like 10 years at least. And like doing like for the last like 6 years or something, 6 or 7 years, like only working on the site, like without any exercise. So when I work out, I want to work out. I've only done it twice since I've been back here. Stretch and then lift weights, kind of like both of them. But that just gobbles up time, so it's great to work out at home because whenever you're between stuff, you know, you can then look around and fix things, you know, and get caught up on stuff in here. So that's what I plan on doing tomorrow, going on like a 20-mile gravel ride, this new loop, and coming home and just spending the rest of the day lifting weights and stretching. Or go to the bike park, because I definitely have to practice that more on my green. There's my green jumping slope style one. So, yeah, I sent in my paperwork to get the scholarship from DVR of school. I was going to do it to be a preschool teacher, but then I realized I think it's better to be CNA, certified nursing assistant, so that I can get a job being the nursing assistant to my mother, because I think her insurance has like, she told me before, had like a $300,000 budget, and so I could get hired on the company that she uses insurance for, and then kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, help hang out with her and get paid for it, because she's 83, so she'll need that soon enough. So I was even talking about that with her before. Yeah, so so I'm gonna look for work fervently as soon as my summer job is over. The training for that starts on the 17th in Evergreen, so that'll be interesting. Apparently, it consists of like kayaking and like rock climbing and mountain biking and stuff with a bunch of like younger people. Like I did the meeting with a bunch of employees, and they're all young, so. Hopefully I won't feel like I can't keep up physically. I'll be a little bit, I think I'll be ready for it then. But, so yeah, it takes a while to get caught up in all this organization. But, yeah, but it's, it'll be nice when I'm totally topped off. Like I've organized everything in all my drawers and cleaned up all the bathrooms so you can't clean them up anymore, and then just get into the habit of maintaining that all the time. Yeah. So I haven't really. When I was working today, I was listening to different ancient paleontology stuff. Preparing for my history test, my random number generator ancient history test. But I wasn't really looking at the website and doing it that much today. I was actually listening to Bashar talking to the alien. But yeah, that's another thing I can do when I'm working out. When I'm lifting weights, that's when the last time I did, I just focused 100% on whoever's doing all the different ancient history videos, just all the different channels, and listen to people from their angle talk about it, and then have it open on my website at the same time, over on the table over there, and compare it and try to memorize it. And then at night, when I go to sleep, try to look at the different, or if I have insomnia, look at the different periods on my website and try to memorize it that way. And pretty soon take the test. Yeah, and try to basically memorize it all, you know, in a couple of weeks. And to be able to kind of like, there's 234 different numbers on it. I showed on my phone. I did it last time. And basically be able to recite each and every one of those. Whatever time period you land on, be able to describe what age it is and all that. Eon age and period and what animals were there and what was going on geologically and all that stuff. I love the way my website's designed. It makes me feel like I could memorize it all because it makes sense to me the way that I think. Yeah, so it's already like 9:47, almost 10, so I'm gonna have a shower and then lay in bed and hopefully go to sleep. I've done enough movement that I should be like tired today. But it's really bizarre that I sleep like when sun rises. Like if I'm like wired until 5:50 and I'm like, just 10 more minutes. By the time 6 comes, I'll be asleep. So, but tomorrow I'm planning on doing a ride. So if I wake up at like 4 or 5, even if it's 4, I'll just get up right away and start preparing for my ride. Like have a big breakfast. Maybe I'll stretch a little bit if I feel like it's too early. And yeah, that'd be cool to take off before it even gets light out because it's starting to get warm enough. But I just kind of have to put up some more clothes that I came out of the washing machine. So yeah, it's just kind of hard to get finally caught up on with myself because this place is so like developed. You know, and one day I'm hoping one day I'll be able to be organized enough to have like more animals. So I have my bearded dragon up in the cage there. Oh man, why did that light not turn on? I guess I need to reset it. And then I can put the bearded dragon in this cage, this 30-gallon cage, so it can hang out right next to me. Tomorrow I'm gonna take steel wool to the inside of this and make it totally clean, so that like it doesn't even look like there's anything between the dragon and me. Because my ferrets are out all the time. I can't have the dragon running around. Plus, I'm such a bonehead, I might step on it. So I've done that before. I don't want to talk about it. So, yeah, and I also have a little munchkin hamster I want to play with, but he's like one of those tiny little Russian hamsters that are afraid. I think he might be hiding right now. Yeah, there he is. You're little munchkin guys. He's like totally afraid of me. If I'm gonna grab him, I'm gonna have to like grab him against his will. That's what I do with my Savannah monitor. I need to get food for my Savannah monitor. Start feeding him more. Maybe even buy. I've been afraid to spend money, but I shouldn't. I guess I'll do it when I come back from the training. I want to buy a bunch of dubia roaches for my dubia roaches up there. I have like 13 or something, 15 of them. I want to feed my Savannah monitor more. It's like stunted. It's like I've had it for like 2 years or something, and it's only a little bit bigger than it was when I got it. It's like a little bit bigger than my leopard gecko. It's smaller than my bearded dragon, and I hope I didn't like stunt it forever. Whatever, and it's afraid of me. Every time I grab it, it tries to wiggle away. It's not as tame, but whatever. But yeah, I want to feed him more. If he doesn't grow, that's fine. He won't eat as much, but I want to get organized again to breed the dubia roaches. I bought dubia roaches like a couple years ago. Last time I tried it, I bought a few and then used them on my red tegu, but there was like some kind of a freeze. It was like late in the summer or early in the spring or something, and I was so drilled into my site, I forgot to get it out for a couple days. That's how I actually got dead water plants too. I should get more. I didn't pick them up in time, and I've had a bunch of stuff stolen because if I wait 1 day extra when stuff is delivered here, somebody steals it. I finally had to cancel my Amazon because somebody stole my $100 worth of protein powder, and it was only like there for like a day before somebody got it. So, but yeah, I left these dubia roaches in my mail for a couple days, and they froze, and they were all dead when I got them. So it was like $50 down the drain. So, but yeah, I want to try to make it more affordable to feed more. And then maybe I'll get a another leopard gecko up there, because this place, when everything is perfectly clean, it's just amazing. It's beautiful. Maybe I could, even later this summer, you know, with my job, I could spring and get a few like plants and fill all of my extra plants, you know, because I have like plant stuff everywhere. All those are all over the place. It would have been perfect to have big plants there back when I had my red tegu and redfoot tortoise, because all this smoke was coming out. I had 3 of those humidifiers going constantly. So it was just a huge bellowing smoke. They'd come out, hit the glass, bounce around. It looked so cool. And I'd have lights shooting from the top, so these little laser lights going through the smoke. It was so freaking cool looking. But like one of these days I want to be organized enough to be able to have animals in all these. Like axolotl there. Just every single one of these filled with animals. And I'm just like hanging out in here totally organized and like taking care of my animals every day. It doesn't seem like it'd be that much trouble, because they'll eat the same thing, like crickets. So you just dump them all in every day and look at them and maybe even play with them. And yeah, so anyway, that in conjunction with all the plants and the birds flying around back and forth. Yeah, maybe I'll get a cat too. Go nuts. But if I was rich with a huge house, I'd have a sloth climbing around the ceiling. And like a little, like maybe like miniature horse running around the living room. But yeah, sometimes that'd be fun to do stuff like that, just to freak people out. Have like a party or whatever, invite people over and be like, that's my sloth and that's my horse in the living room. I thought it would be funny to go like to a mountain bike trail one of these days. Like go over to the trail up there north of Boulder, like a technical mountain bike trail, and like hike, and then like ride my recliner bike down it, and just see the look in the people's faces. They're like, what the fuck's the dude in the recliner doing a mountain bike trail? Because it has like rear suspension. I got it for $150 at Boulder Community Bike. So anyway, I'm gonna upload this. I skipped a day. I shouldn't have, but I was too lazy yesterday. I'm actually gonna skip a few days for my vlog when I go to do the training. I'm not gonna be recording videos every day in training, because I'll probably be sleeping like. Actually, look at the, because I think they give you dorms or something to sleep in, so I won't have any privacy. But maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I'll bring my camera just in case, but then I won't have any place to charge it, because I have one charger for my cameras for some reason, and it's like all zip tied to a wall. So, but yeah, I'm glad that I got that bearded dragon and built the bearded dragon cage just in 2 days. Because that was like something that was on my mind, like something I really wanted to do. Like forever, I really wanted to get a bearded dragon because they're so tame. And this one is totally tame. So, so yeah, I leveled up. But yeah, but a place that's this like intricately designed is like takes forever to like catch up with. Yeah. If you're not, if you're preoccupied with other things. So that's my video log for today. I'm going to go upload this, have a shower, and go to bed. Talk to you tomorrow morning.